it again, Charlamagne.
I'm a donkey.
Yes, you are a donkey.
I'll show you how to act a donkey.
Everything that Charlamagne is saying is true.
Donkey today for Tuesday, April 29th goes to LaTrance Battle. LaTrance Battle is a 52-year-old Bay County, Florida woman. What does your Uncle Shala always say about the great state of Florida? The craziest people in America come from the Bronx and all of Florida, and today is no exception. Salute to everybody who listens to us on 104.5 The Beat in Orlando. Dropping the clues bombs for Orlando. I was in Orlando majority of the weekend. Just got back yesterday. I was of course, Atlanta Friday and Saturday during the day, but I was in Orlando for my daughter's cheerleading competition, and I figured out what makes Florida crazy. It's the heat. Okay, there is studies that show how excessive heat impacts your mental health. Okay, by the way, we in the black community have always known this, but over the years, with climate change, global warming, the world has gotten hotter. Therefore, places like Florida have gotten hotter, so people have gotten crazier. I'm not debating with you about this. It's science. Okay, studies suggest that heat can have a significant impact on mental health, potentially leading to increased irritability, anxiety, and even aggression. High temperatures can disrupt sleep, impact cognition, and affect mood, potentially exacerbating pre-existing mental health conditions. So yes, people in Florida are crazy because it's hot. Global warming has made people even crazier. Okay, that's all I got. But one thing about people in Florida, they are creative. Very, very creative. They do things that make you say, wow, that's a unique crime. Okay, I've never seen that before. And that's the case with LaTrance Battle. See, LaTrance Battle was upset that her ex-boyfriend had a new wife. Now, I could play a game of guess what race it is, but I need to tell you what race they are for proper context. LaTrance Battle is a black woman, as far as I can tell, and her ex-boyfriend's wife is clearly a foreigner based off the facts of this situation. Based off the fact is Florida, and based off what LaTrance did to her. I can only assume she's some type of Latino. Now, if you were a black woman, okay, and you're in Florida, and your ex-boyfriend's wife was Latino in 2025, and you wanted to get her out of the picture, what would you do?
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Oh. Let's go to news for the report, please.
Investigators say a woman posed as an immigration officer to pull off a daring kidnapping. They also claim LaTrance Battle had a police-type radio and a business card to persuade another woman she was an ICE officer. According to the Bay County Sheriff's Office, the victim eventually escaped. Now Battle faces kidnapping and other charges.
10-10 for her creativity. Round of applause. Okay. All right. She clearly committed to the role. She had a costume, a T-shirt that said ICE on the front. She had props. She had some type of little walkie-talkie that looked like a radio. She clearly had the language because she was able to convince the woman to come with her. She was able to convince the woman that she was indeed an ICE agent and you needed to come with me. Now, where she went wrong was she clearly didn't plan all the way to the end because this feels very Wile E. Coyote Roadrunner-ish. She didn't think about what she was going to actually do if she caught her. I feel like she didn't have a plan after kidnapping her unless she was going to take her to this apartment complex to kill her. But I'm gonna tell you how dangerous this was for her ex-boyfriend's wife. Do you know how many Latinos are afraid to have any interactions with law enforcement because they believe it's gonna lead to them having to deal with ICE and possibly be deported? This woman believed LaTrance was an ICE agent because she is currently in the process of becoming a legal U.S. resident. LaTrance had to know that too, and that's how she knew she could get this off. That could have ended up really bad for her ex-boyfriend's wife, but hell, maybe that's what LaTrance wanted. I don't know. All I know is I have to give LaTrance an E for effort, and I have to give her a D for donkey. And you know what else rhymes with D? He, as in haw. And that's exactly what I want you to give LaTrance Battle right now. We live in a cruel, cold, hilarious world.
Y'all want to play a game?
We know the race.
Let Lil Red Riri, let him, he don't listen. Sure, Envy. You want to play a game?
Nope, I don't want to play a game with you.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm
They
sorry.
say I don't listen.
I didn't listen. I just turned the mic back on. I'm broadcasting live. I didn't listen.
Christ.
What you call Envy?
These Lil Red Riri.
I caught the end of it.
Call him Lil Red Riri.
I caught the end of it.
You caught the tip.
Pause.
Donkey of the Day is sponsored by renowned personal injury attorney Michael the Bull Lamonsoff. Don't be a donkey when you need a fighter on your side. If you're ever injured, go to michaelthebull.com. That's michaelthebull.com. And when you mess with the bull, you get the horns.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.